Okay, I'm Jack Monnett, and it's a pleasure to be here with you and talk about some of the books that I've done. I'm going to particularly talk about one, however, be aware that there are some other ones that have been written that are selling quite well also. Awakening to Our Awful Situation, books 1 and 2. But the one that we're going to talk about today is called When the Lights Went Out. It's an LDS EMP scenario. Now, I'm not sure that you're aware of what an EMP is. And we have a number of people who don't know what an EMP is, Electromagnetic Pulse. According to government figures right now, the claim is made that about 80%, or an 80% chance of an EMP taking place will happen in the United States. EMP would simply mean that people would not have access to transportation. They would not be able to have water, because you have electric pumps that run water. You have a number of things. Again, winter time comes and you'd have no way to keep warm. It goes on and on and on. And so what we're talking about would be how to cope with that EMP situation. I've written a book which covers a small town, a small Utah town where most people are LDS, and how they cope with it. And we find that they cope with it probably different from others, because as one reads the literature right now, and you hear various books talking about these scenarios that would go on, people seem to feel they have to protect what they have with their rifles, with their ammunition, and we feel it's not the Christ-like way to handle things. If you take a look at the Savior's teachings and what He's taught us about preparedness, but also what He's talked about in loving our neighbor, the two can be very interrelated. And so what we'd like to do is to present this in the form of a book. The book is a very short read. It takes about 2 hours to read it. A very inexpensive book, sells for $4.95. If a person doesn't want to read, we also have a CD-ROM, and we also have the MP3 for about the same price. And so we recommend that people do it, that they read it, that they understand it, and more than anything, that they look at preparedness, not just in the matter of food, but what would happen in the worst case scenarios. How would we exist? How would we survive? How do we come together as a church? And that's what the book offers. Thank you.